Okay, Jack, before we start, I have to confess something very serious. I went to buy just one thing yesterday, and I came back home with 5 bags.
That is not shopping, Emma. That is a full adventure with surprise endings.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is all about English for shopping. Because when you walk into a store, you never really know what's going to happen.
Welcome back, everyone, to our podcast where we practice real English in real situations. And today we're taking you with us into shops, markets, and stores to help you feel comfortable and confident.
So imagine you're walking with us through a busy street full of stores, people, music, and sales signs. And we're just chatting while learning English together.
Segment 1. Talking about shopping habits.
So, Emma, are you the kind of person who plans shopping carefully with a list, or do you just walk in and see what happens?
I always start with a list and very strong promises to myself. But after 10 minutes, I forget the list and start following my feelings instead.
That sounds dangerous for your wallet.
It really is, because I see something and think, oh, this could be useful one day, even if that day never comes.
I'm the opposite. I go in, get exactly what I need, and try to leave as fast as possible before I get tempted.
That's because you have strong self-control. I clearly don't.
Segment 2. Walking into a store.
You know that feeling when you walk into a big store and there are lights, music, and shelves full of things, and suddenly you feel like you need everything?
Yes, and you didn't even know those things existed before you walked in.
Exactly. And then a shop assistant comes and says, "Hello, can I help you?" And your brain goes, "Oh no, English time."
That's the moment when all your English disappears.
But actually, it can be very simple. You can just say, "I'm just looking, thank you," if you don't need help yet.
Or if you do need help, you can say, "Yes, I'm looking for a jacket," or "I'm trying to find shoes in my size."
Segment 3. Asking about size, color, and price.
Let's talk about some very common questions, because these are the ones people use all the time while shopping.
For example, if you like something but you're not sure about the size, you can say, "Do you have this in a larger size?" Or, "Do you have this in medium?"
And if you like the style but want another color, you can politely ask, "Is this available in another color, maybe in black or blue?"
And of course, one of the most important questions is about money. So you can say, "How much is this?" Or, "Is there any discount on this item?"
And if it feels expensive, you can smile and say, "That's a little more than I expected, but thank you."
Segment 4. Casual role play in a clothing store.
Okay, Jack, let's do a relaxed role play. You be the shop assistant and I'll be the customer.
All right, welcome to our store. How can I help you today?
Hi, thank you. I'm looking for a comfortable jacket that I can wear every day, especially when the weather gets a little cold.
Of course. What size are you looking for, and do you have any color in mind?
I usually wear medium, and I prefer something in a dark color, maybe black or dark blue, because it's easy to match with other clothes.
That's a great choice. Let me show you a few options that are very popular and also quite warm and comfortable.
This one looks nice. Could I try it on, please?
Absolutely. The fitting room is right over there. Take your time and let me know if you need another size.
I like it, but I think it feels a little tight around the shoulders. Do you have one size bigger?
Yes, of course. I'll bring you a larger one so you can see which feels better.
Segment 5. At the cashier. Paying and polite talk.
So after you finally choose what you want, you go to the cashier. And this is another good chance to practice simple English.
You can start with a friendly "hello," and then when they tell you the total, you can say, "Here you are," or "I'll pay by card, please."
And if you need a bag, you can ask, "Could I have a bag, please?" Or if you don't need one, no bag, thank you.
And don't forget to say, "Thank you, have a nice day," when you leave.
Those small, polite sentences make a big difference.
Segment 6. Not understanding and asking again.
One thing that makes people nervous is when they don't understand what the shop assistant says.
Yes, but that's very normal, especially when people speak fast or with an accent.
So you can calmly say, "Sorry, could you repeat that more slowly?" Or, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that."
Most people are happy to repeat and help because they see that you are trying.
Segment 7. Funny shopping stories.
Oh no, what happened?
I wanted to say I was looking for a cap, but I said something else, and we both stood there for a few seconds before realizing the mistake.
That must have been awkward.
It was, but then we laughed, and it actually made the moment nicer and less stressful.
That's a great example because mistakes can turn into funny memories instead of bad experiences.
Segment 8. Confidence with simple English.
When you go shopping in English, remember that you don't need perfect sentences.
Simple English is enough to get what you need and to be polite.
Even short sentences like, I'm looking for this, how much is it, and thank you very much are very powerful.
Every small conversation in a store is a little practice lesson.
Segment 9. Imagine your next shopping trip.
So now imagine your next shopping trip, where you walk into a store feeling a little nervous, but also a little excited.
You hear yourself saying hello, asking for what you want, and understanding more than before.
And when you leave the store, you feel proud because you used English in real life.
That feeling is amazing, and it shows that you are improving.
Segment 10. Long, warm outro.
Wow, this episode really feels like we went shopping together.
Yes, and luckily we didn't spend any real money.
Thank you so much for staying with us and practicing English through this friendly chat.
We hope this episode makes you feel more relaxed and confident the next time you go shopping in English.
Remember, don't be afraid to speak, don't be afraid to make mistakes, and don't forget to enjoy the moment.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself.
See you in the next episode, friends!